What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This God. And I'm finna go listen to some Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. And this Tupac, y'all, I'm here with God, man. I'm in God. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I died 2 times, not just once. The first time I couldn't tell y'all I was God. Because y'all was sure wouldn't have understood it if I was a rapper and I wasn't even in church. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac was a God. Just like Farrakhan is a God, Elijah Muhammad is a God, and Malcolm X was a God. T.D. Jakes, he wasn't no God. He was a follower of me, Jesus Christ. So he don't rank up there with Farrakhan. No, he don't even rank up there with a Master Mason. You know what I'm saying? One reason, you know, it's like making tea with too much water. You know what I'm saying? TD Jakes big, but his words of God are weak. You know, not like weak as in, yeah, it is like weak as in strong. You know what I'm saying? His spirit is like water instead of spirit. You know what I'm saying? He like a dead thing. You know what I'm saying? That judges and accuses and think somebody ought to earn something when everything I give is free and it just come on. It ain't like you pray to work and have enough money to get your daddy a new leg when all you gotta say is, Lord, I wish that my daddy's leg was whole and it just boom, a leg that he could feel without having it just show up within a couple of seconds, within a second, boom, it was done. You know, like that man hand that was withered that I healed, like that truck that wouldn't start that I started without even praying. You know what I'm saying? Doing things, you know what I'm saying, for Adam to get Adam ready for when he do see people and people do come running to him, like in that hospital, to get healed. And God, I wish that black girl that was jumping up and down and going crazy all the time and didn't want nobody to touch her. I hope she ain't in no bad house, God, with bad people in it. Because the girl said she liked kids and all that, but I was scared if she had a kid, shit, I would be scared for her to have a kid. But when I said that, she heard it in my mind and she said, I love kids. I love kids. You know what I'm saying? And she let me know she do love kids. She won't hurt them. But just the way she acted, her mind was going crazy. And there's some people out there that really crazy, y'all. Y'all put God in the hospital for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put me in there for something for me to heal people. But man, don't take me because I'm in trouble and then try to act like I'm in there for trouble. Tell me what I'm going in there. Say, God, I just got you away from home for a little while to go to the hospital and heal some people. There's some people that's gonna come in there and that's in there right now that need healing. And I'll heal them. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to my house with something going on and then try to make me go in the hospital, you know, to do your work and then you charge me for it. Like I need to be charged being God. And y'all did charge me and I did pay because my insurance supposed to pay it, but the insurance didn't pay everything. And y'all took $500 or $600, $800 from me one time. And I still had rent to pay, everything. But thank you, God, for allowing the devil to be a liar. Because ain't no way I supposed to be broke. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't no way I supposed to be sitting up here on Social Security and ain't got no savings. Like Bill Winston say, when he seen I ain't have no bank account, I must be putting my money in my sock or something. You know, he know I got a couple of bank accounts, but they empty. And at one time I gave my banks to y'all and told y'all where to send money to and everything. Ain't nobody seeing. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all get the same thing. The gold card worth everything in the world. Since y'all didn't want to give me nothing, I was going to prove to y'all that I'd do it free for no money. And that's in my song. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me see what Tupac talking about.
Niggas with money, but I'm saying it's like, it's not the money that I'm bragging about. When people see me with the jewels, it's not that. It's for these, yes, it's for these little niggas to see. You just seen me in cuffs, shot up in a wheelchair with my head wrapped up. And you see me less than a fucking year later, bailing through this motherfucking jewel down like Saka Zulu, banging on niggas. I got this whole shit shook up. Everybody talking about this West Side shit, right? People like Ice Cube started. I was in jail when Ice Cube was out. So that wasn't no problem. The day I got out of jail, it was a motherfucking problem to be where the fuck you was from. The day I stepped out, that's power. I want these little niggas to see that. I didn't get that power from guns because there's no guns in jail. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing. That's what I want little niggas to see. And that just for a year, niggas think, you know, you've been in the game so long, but it took all that shit didn't matter because the rape, it veto all that. As soon as they charge you rape, even if you ain't do it, it veto your career. I started from scratch with Death Row, a new company. I was independent when I was Tupac. Me Against the World, I just bought my old managers out. I had it all now. I re-signed to be a part of this for my own, for this to make my own shit bigger. And now I got Machiavelli Records, and Machiavelli is the first artist on that. And then One Nation is the second artist on that. And then I'm signing Greg Nice and Smooth to either me or Quest. I got another group at Quest, Ghetto Stars, that's like an offshoot of the Outlaws. You know what I mean? I got New Jersey as part of the West Side now. You know, just like war. We put our flag in Jersey. We ain't taking over Jersey. It's still East Coast. But it's just the West Side. There's now a West Side to New Jersey. Because West Side is not part of the map. I'm not no dumbass motherfucking, I don't bang for the color or the land. I bang for the principles and for the honor. I'm banging for the West Side. This is in my heart. This is how I feel. Not West Side, California. This is where I'm from. It's basic like that, but it's really deep like West Side. You know what I mean? When I be throwing at the W, it ain't for California. I love California, but the W is for this the East Side, it's the West Side, it's the middle America, and we divided. And that's why I throw this up. We at war right now. W for war. You understand? And when we all get together, when the East Coast and the West Coast and the Middle America get together, we got power. And that's when I won't throw it up no more. When we all together, they only see me doing like this. And that's when we close to the Armageddon. But we ain't there. We still all separate in tribes, so I know what tribe I'm in. I'm in the West Side. There's no way. I'm a soldier. I always be true to those been true to this. And New York shouldn't be tripping. They should be loving this because they don't want the game to do this. In addition to this, because it's West Coast rappers too that don't do that. What made me wrong is that I got both. I'm the future of Black America. When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women, and they have kids, that's gonna be the new breed. You know what I mean? When you start breeding this culture with this gangbang shit, that's the new breed. That's united together. Right.
See, Tupac was bringing people together. This God, Tupac. What's up, God? Oh, ain't nothing to it, Tupac. But Tupac was bringing everybody together. meaning bringing the west side and the east side, trying to get with the inside with the Central America. You know what I'm saying? Not the Central America, but yeah, Central America, and bring everybody into where it ain't no war. You know what I'm saying? It used to be war. You know, niggas was shooting shit. It was niggas shooting around Bay City. You know what I'm saying? Same old war Tupac and them was doing. Who got this color? Who got that color? And all that kind of died down with my nephew Trail Daddy. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little bit after Trail got older, but Trail, when he was a baby, his daddy was out there gang banging. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really gang banging Bay City, but they was just banging against West Columbia and Warden, and you know, they had war with like that. You know, city wars. That's what we used to have down there. But since God been here, you know, ain't nobody been going off and stuff. And it still got a few things. I see my little cousin Bam throwing crazy stuff on the internet sometime about what's going on in Bay City. But other than that, man, y'all shouldn't be having no more drug wars. Shit, I gave you all the money in the world, so you shouldn't tell a nigga you ain't got something. So you shouldn't be trying to ask for a front. So you shouldn't ask to borrow no money, and shouldn't no nigga kill you over $60 either. Or his change, like that nigga killed that nigga in Bay City in my face. You know, over 25 cents. And the man was trying to tell him, come on, man, get in the car, man. Shit, man, why you got the gun, man? He got in the car and shot that nigga brains out in front of us kids. You know what I'm saying? Over 25 cents. You know what I'm saying? And drove himself home. You know what I'm saying? Crazy people in this world, man. But I come to tell you that was the devil. I'm that man that did that. I would say my name, but I don't want to shame a family, because that family was a family that was known to be bad people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to make up a name for that family, and I'm going to make up a name for the family of that man that got killed, and I'm going to make up a name. Because the man of the family that got killed, he was somebody that didn't nobody even think about. I know he was just a bum on the street. You know, that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like my boy Darren, you know, he ain't a bum on the street because he lived with God and he being well taken care of by God, even though I don't have much. But I take care of the homeless, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing, you know what I'm saying? I take care of the homeless. You like the Bible said I would. So, and the poor, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of the poor. You know, my son, you know, he ain't working. And then, you know, his wife work, but she don't make much money. And then we got 4 kids, 3 kids in the house. You know what I'm saying? So all my money go to them. You know, I try not to take none, but I have to because I gotta live too. So you know how that go. But Tupac war that he was talking about was West Side, East Side. Now everybody together. When God's wife went to California, and whatever she did, that triggered God a response. And God knew something was going on in his life. And then the man across the street came and asked him, did he, why he ain't went to his gym yet? And Adam didn't understand your gym. You know what I'm saying? But see, that man was showed visions and dreams of Adam in 2020, 2019, 2018. He was being showed ahead of Adam life what Adam was going to do. When Adam came outside and was in the Holy Spirit walking and talking to himself before he even started putting stuff on video and on voice recorders. Before he even thought of the voice recorders, it was just thoughts in our mind. And I knew this would be worth something. And I said, man, I'm going to get me a voice recorder. You know, I got a voice recorder, man. And Man, every time my daughter would get in the car and I'd be talking and God be talking. And one night a nurse talked through me so clear as her own voice at talking to my mama, Rebecca, Rebecca. Man, it was so clean and like I was a movie star. I could speak as a white lady and it was like I was speaking as her. Like I would talk as Donald Trump, but I would sound like myself. But this woman, this nurse that was telling my mama, calling my mama, you know, when my mama was in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? That tripped me out, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew my mama was going to die because she had a bad disease, kidney disease. She had one transplant and she was waiting on another one. I knew she wasn't going to make it. Plus, I didn't want her to make it because her skin disease had her shame to be in public. And then, you know, she was so ashamed to be in public, I was ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? And God forgive me, Jerica, y'all forgive me. But y'all see that picture on Facebook of my mama, you know what I'm saying? How God allowed the devil to put them spots on her because her son was God and she didn't tell him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She used to want to tell him, but I don't know what was stopping her from telling him. You know, he would come to the hospital, but he would spend a lot of time with her. Then he'd go outside and spend 30 minutes, an hour recording. And then he'd come back in the inside and spend a little bit of time with his mama. Then he'd go back outside and record. And everybody in the hospital heard his recordings. Everybody in the world, just like right now. We going live on YouTube right now. But back then, when he was doing it in voice recorder, it was just as clear in every ear of the world. This Juanita Bynum, Adam. Tupac, I love you. This Juanita Bynum. I'm learning today more than I ever learned from anybody. And this is the Bible, the new Bible, the 2020 version. 2019, we're going to get that from Adam. 2018, 17, 16, 15, 2008. We're going to get everything recorded by Adam. Whoever got them voice recorders that God was talking, bring them to God. Whether you got it in a pawn shop or whether you found it in a rental car or wherever Adam left it at, he needs them. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got them.
To get out. But right now, we stuck. And the only thing we can do is start looking back. I know you talked to Teray article where he said that this was not just, you weren't a recording artist, you were like a, you know what I'm saying, theatrical type shit. You know what I'm saying? Acting. Yeah. This is what I don't like, is that my mother told me this. When Malcolm was alive, writers used to do shit like that. Right. And then when he died, that same nigga will be talking about, he interviewed me, he'll be writing a book about my life. It'll be the whole thing. And I just don't like that. Support me. If you don't understand me, don't write about me. I don't ask black niggas to jock me. I'm just saying, be honest. You know, you doing something I can't do, and I'm doing something you can't do. I respect you, respect me. You know there's no nigga out here like this. I don't have no insecurity about that, and no delusion. Ain't no nigga like Tupac put it down. My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being, like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me, and they can help me be perfect. But ain't nobody out here perfect. So we'll all just get along with each other. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I felt like that was wrong for him to do that because that's something, like I always was raised like there's certain times when you don't fuck with a nigga. When he's down, you don't kick a nigga. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? And all this really taught me about like this black people thing. I'm black, I believe in my people, but I believe in my people as it relates to my tribe. I don't believe in us overall, just imaginary niggas. Black people attack me. I mean, not all black people. That's why it's not a general thing. Like, I don't like black people no more. It's not that. I love black people. I love my people. I am black. But I'm saying, I don't look at it as general. Right. Now, I'm not racist anymore. I kill myself for racism. Right. You know what I mean? Somebody be mad. Like, I went somewhere, somebody singing a white girl. Pop! can't believe it, but it's not to me. It's like I'm a totally new human being. Before I was like that, and I was bitter, and that's why I was so evil towards black sisters when I went to jail. Because I felt like I didn't sleep, I didn't fuck with them bitches to be down for y'all. And y'all put me in jail? All right, well, cool. But now I was wrong to have that kind of thought. Because all black women don't owe me shit. And I don't owe them shit. You know what I mean? But to represent. You know what I mean? But to be me. You know what I mean? Procreate, have better seeds, make a better nation. I possess his soul, his ancestors. They know that I was the truest nigga involved with Biggie's success. I was the biggest help. I was the truest nigga. I don't write his rhymes, but he know how much he borrowed from me. He know how I used to stop my shows and let him touch the show. Let him blow up and do his whole show in the middle of my show. How I used to buy him shit and give him shit and never ask for it back. How I used to share. How I used to share my experiences in the game and my lessons and my rules and my knowledge on the game with him. You know what I mean? He owed me more. He owed me more than to turn his head and act like he didn't know niggas was about to blow my fucking head off. He knew. That's what I'm talking about. And then, if that's cool, if he disappeared, be a fucking mouse. Be a mouse. If you are a mouse, be a mouse. But for me to know, like, 3 weeks ago this happened, and then 3 weeks later your album's coming out, and you are fucking done in your album. But you don't know who shot me in your fucking hotel. This nigga's from your neighborhood. And I gotta find out by myself, and I don't even call myself a dumb, just a capo. From the west side, and I'm on the east side in jail, and I know who touched me, and I know everything that happened. That's power. And he didn't know, so he was faking. And I was mad about that. And then I'm out of jail, and I couldn't believe that everybody was treating Biggie like the biggest fucking star in the world. I couldn't believe that people was buying into the player image. And I wanted to bring back that reality. You know what I mean? It's just like, nobody can never be confused and think I'm fucking Mike Tyson and I'm a heavyweight champion. I'm a little nigga. That's why it's so raw to watch me just battle lions, because I'm a little skinny nigga battling niggas 3 times my size. But Biggie is not a player. He's never been. He's never had bitches until he got some fucking money. That's a trick. That's not a player. It's not a popper. So my point was to prove him wrong. I took everything that he glamorized and I personified it. He glamorized Versace. I didn't call Versace. Versace called me to come to his show and gave me a gang of free clothes and please wear my shit. Please do some shit for me. Can you wear my shit? You are the image of Versace. I swear to God, you are. That body, that's Versace. I swear to God, Armani, you are so handsome. You are pleasing me. You know what I mean? From him, Dolce & Gabbana, man, I ain't rapping a stage show. Valentino giving me suits, gangster suits. Everything he glamorized, I personified. Everything he wanna have, I got. Jewelry, look, come on, man. I got more jewels than Slick Rick. Slick Rick loved the nigga to fucking death, but I'm definitely doing it. I personify every image that niggas face. I really bring it to them because I looked up to these niggas. So everything they talking about, I really got into it, studied it, and tried to perfect it. So I know if you pretending, and I know it. The same thing they love about me, they gotta admire, and but they forgot. Biggie forgot that same shit that made him want to kick it with me is the same shit that's whooping his ass right now. And that's why when he talks, you can hear it in this interview. He wanna say, I wish I could take this shit back, but he can't. He already committed himself to lying. So now the only thing he can do is act like he don't know what the fuck is going on and listen to it. Think. People have to think. If this was happening for real, would this be your reaction? Unless you was guilty. And all that shit about my homeboys telling me, don't sweat that. This is all my friends telling me nothing. Oh, so you're following now. So you a follower now? Why didn't your homeboys tell you not to make rhymes when you shooting pregnant babies in the stomach? You know what I mean? That's why niggas was like, why'd you say that on the end of your record? He was like, they kids won't grow, boom, boom. Honestly, I didn't write none of that shit down. I didn't write nothing. I was blowing up on the studio to keep me from really killing these niggas. And that's what came out. But I don't have no mercy in war. They didn't have no mercy. They kids, they tried to shoot my fucking balls off. What about my kids? They was like, why you talking about him being the sickle cell? They tried to make me a paraplegic. What the fuck is going on here? Why is that sacred? You know what I mean? That's not sacred in war. I was in Rikers giving these niggas love. Mob Deep. The guard knew him. I was like, tell them niggas I love them niggas. You tell my shorty, yo, them niggas is down, man. When they did that, they proved that they was really just little niggas. Just little niggas that want to be heard. I used to be a little nigga. I know where they at. I know they can't touch me. That's why I can destroy them so fast. Soon, nobody will be, they're not going to believe this shit. I said it in the beginning. that I was going to take these niggas out the game, and sure enough, I will. Already people can't look at Biggie and not laugh. I took every piece of his power.
Heard that shit.
All I want to do is take them to where I was when they didn't want to support me. And there will be no support. And anybody that try to help them, I will destroy. Whether it's whoever it is, I will destroy. And that's what I'm doing. Everybody that try to side with him or do a record with him or try to unify with him, I'm going to destroy. I swear to God. Can't nobody touch me right now. Maybe next month all of this will be over. But this month, I'm taking every moving target out. Because this is a very personal thing for me, and I feel like people should have given me my respect. Y'all know I was not like this before. I did not attack people. I was not on no East Coast, West Coast. I was the major bridge between the East Coast and the West Coast. Niggas came, call me, get you whatever you want. So this is very serious. It's like if America sent an ambassador to Iran and he gets murdered, Iran got problems, and Iran should know that. And that's what I feel about New York. They should know that. Separate yourself from this nigga. And that's what's going to show. And they already do it. I got niggas in jail. I got niggas out there. But it's like the media is pumping it like East Coast, West Coast. Right. So some of these niggas that's old and whose careers is through, you know what I mean? Like De La Soul, they can come out and talk that Renaissance shit and try to clean up hip-hop. See, I'm all for positivity. I'm all for change. But I'm not for niggas masquerading. Right. You haven't sold no records and shit ain't popping. Don't come in here and start criticizing as your comeback. That's wrong. Y'all, you know how hard it is. You know how you felt when you didn't have no money and no record deal. Why you gonna try to destroy another nigga career? Don't do that. Represent by example. And if you truly had a better lifestyle, then you get 5 million sales. I'm not saying my lifestyle is the best. I'm saying this is the lifestyle most lived by the most motherfuckers out there. Or a variation of. No matter where you are. I'm not no gang, like on some killer nigga shit. I'm on some survival shit. Whether you a girl and you got 3 kids, you trying to go to school and work and make it. That's Tupac. I came from a crack mama, high school dropout, look at me now. Every time they throw an obstacle in front of me, I face it, let everybody know how it feels while I'm going through it, and then hurdle it, and let everybody see it. Every time it's come in front of me, I have an interview, tell everything that happened, do it, and overcome it.
Talk to me a little about like the process of like dealing with jail. Just like
the first part was what first it made me humble. Not because niggas are scared. People took that vibe interview so wrong. I was not in no danger. It wasn't like niggas were screaming, I'm gonna kill you. I was walking around in fucking $200 sweatsuits in Rikers Island. You know what I mean? Living. Eating good, living good. Niggas was giving me love. Niggas sending me shit. Latin Kings giving me shit. Everybody giving me shit. Like you represent, we got love for you. It was love. It was out of that love that I was like, yo, thug life is dead. I was like, while I'm in jail, this is going to jail with me. Nobody has the power. Nobody is like me to be able to represent this while I'm locked down. I thought I was going away for years. I couldn't let nobody represent that. And I was seeing how many soldiers I had by coming to jail. I was like, oh no, this shit I gotta stop it. I gotta rethink it, because I didn't plan thug life. I just said it. It was how I felt. I said it and I lived it. Now I gotta take my life, see what I live, what I represent, and I gotta dictate what this is, and then let niggas be a part of it. So that's why I killed it and murdered it and choked it. And all them niggas that was rap with me, I murdered and choked their career as far as being with me. Because if it was a thug life, it would have been, shit would have happened different. I wouldn't have got shot like that. So this thug life got destroyed. I came back out with my shit. And even then, I still had niggas on my team that I shouldn't have had on my team. I should have started all new with family. Now everybody on my team is family.
So while you was in jail, like what was the turnover? Where did it turn from being like,
just from niggas talking to me like
hearing the jail,
niggas in jail talking to me like, thinking that they was like so surprised that I could be in jail, like not knowing, like everybody goes to jail. This shit is like the same thing that makes you want to buy my shit is what made me in jail. You understand? It's like niggas like, you got a chance to woo, but I was like, I understand what they saying. Niggas like they in the dope game and they taking every chance to make it. I'm in a rap game and I'm not taking the chances that I need to be here. I'm just acting like I could come back tomorrow. And that's what I thought. I thought because I was wrong, that I thought because I had talent in my heart. I never thought I was necessarily the best rapper, the best nothing. I think I'm the realest nigga out there. I do think that. I think I own that. If I could pack being real, I think I own that. Because I think being real is just being true. I'm the nigga that'll wear a suit when everybody else got on khaki. You know what I mean? I'll be bald-headed when everybody wear braids. I'll wear braids when they all bald-headed. You know what I mean? It's like, Man, it's like, it's just being real. Just, I don't have no insecurities. I do, but I take my insecurities and show everybody. You know, like my mom and my life, me being little, I just be harder. You know what I mean? Be fearless. And whatever happens, happens. And that's why I take big talks. This nigga Biggie is 3 times bigger than me, and everybody sympathizing with him. They acting like I'm bullying him. This nigga 3 times bigger than me, and I'm asking this nigga to have a fight. I never trust TV to get my point across. And I feel like we need our confidence, self-esteem. And that's what I got now. My confidence and my self-esteem. People might be like, this nigga conceited or whatever, but I feel like I shine. And I don't give a fuck how much white people, the media, niggas, black people, player haters, police, whoever, try to darken my shine, I'm gonna always shine through. They can lie by my words, they always gonna ring true. You know what I mean? Because it's my essence. It's in my essence. And that's what's gonna always come through. Now I feel like that's true about me. Like now people be like, he's blasphemy. He's saying black Jesus as blasphemy. Or he's acting like he's elitist. He's like the Muslims. He's like a 5%er. It's nothing like that. It's only to get out. I feel like our future is our confidence and self-esteem. All this rape and gangbanging and killing and 30 niggas fucking one girl, they all come from a low self-esteem and no confidence. As soon as we get our confidence, because I don't think like that. I don't think, let me fuck 30 bitches. I don't even think like I want to be in a room when other niggas is fucking the bitch now. I don't think like that no more. And not because of jail. But because of my confidence is there, my self-esteem, my self-respect. I don't need that. But in the ghetto, that's the type of shit that we're taught. It's like in the army, you taught to kill, so you kill. You know what I mean? We taught that. My older niggas, we taught that. That the only thing we good for is our sexuality. Now I use that to make money, but I enforce my strength, my mind strength. That's what's more important to me. Now the niggas see that there's not no accident. I plotted every single step from this to this. You know what I mean? Everything's plotted.
Just tell that the next shit is called Illuminati, because that's really what the Illuminati's on.
That's why I put the K to it. You know what? The niggas is telling me about this Illuminati shit while I'm in jail, right? Like, dollars.
Right.
That's another way to keep yourself esteem low. That's another way to keep you unconfident.
Right.
And I'm putting the K because I'm killing that Illuminati shit. Trust me. If these motherfuckers wanted to kill you, why the fuck they gonna tell Farrakhan? Why they gonna tell the Nation of Islam? Why they gonna tell this nigga in jail about the plan? How did he know?
Right.
How did it leak to him? Who told him? Who told him? The Pope? Who? Because they like the Pope and the money. Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You so thinking about the money, you're not getting the motherfucking money. Get the money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who face on there. As long as with my face point, put that money out, they accept it. And they do. Believe me, I tried it. I tried to see if it was like a white thing. Everywhere I go with money, they let me in. Everywhere I go with none, they don't let you in. Trust me. That's all it is. It's all about money. When you got money, you got power. If we unify and keep people, I guarantee if people keep supporting me, just buying my records, just going to my concerts, just support me, I'm going to keep giving money. I'm going to keep it like Machiavelli. Every time we go platinum, I'm putting money up for community centers. And that ain't even going to be out there.
Right, you ain't got to even say that. Right.
Every time it go platinum, somebody going to get a big check. That's real. Not for nothing, but just for like, I really do love motherfuckers for giving me this power. Right. It's within me, but it's like being elected. You know what I mean? I feel like an elected official. Right. That's why I can't just be out.
You just usurped the position you got. You went through each of that. You know, like
I went through all the channels.
Yeah.
I paid my dues. I brought my agenda.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people voted for me.
Between you and Biggie, was like who rules the nigga kingdom and shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is like a fucking election. It's an election.
It is that.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Biggie's situation is smaller than that. Me and Biggie's situation is like some mob shit. Like they're the boss. Right, when I was in jail, Bad Boy Puffy was the crown fucking Don. Even though Suge, as big as he was, and Snoop, at that point, they just with 2 million sales, they took the whole shit. Yeah. Because Suge had Snoop to worry about with the trial. He couldn't be out there. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Into Tupac, a young cat. I want to join the family, Don. Get me out. I want to join the family. Got me out. I'm out. I'm in the family. We make out. We put some sacred shit, me and this nigga. Me and this nigga should. We was every day. I was there every day. Every time we stayed up, tossed it up together. We went out, went to Mexico together, went to Hawaii together, we went everywhere. You know what I mean? And thought about it. And to me, it's like like that gangster shit. Not like to glorify, but it's the politics of it.
Right. Like
politics Like, the only way for me to come back is there's no two-man spot. It's only one spot over like what you call nigga kingdom. It's really like it's more stronger than that. It's like once I hit you up with the words, you'll never think that again. It is the nigga kingdom on a basic level, but deeper than that, it's the power of black people. This is where our power lies. That's what as far as fashion, it's the young niggas. As far as the words, slang, the movies, what's hot, it's the young niggas. Yeah. We control that. Not alone, but we like the main nigga. Right. You know what I mean? And he was that main nigga, and everybody tried to be like him. And nobody was successful unless they came from his camp, or they was down with him. And that's how my shit is. Now I'm the boss, and if I'm not, and if I'm not a good person, then it won't last long. Somebody will be able to overthrow me. But I feel like my flaws and my shit, right? Yeah. But I feel like only way for that to happen is for a fan of me to do that. Right. A fan of me. You know what I mean? Because I was a fan of KRS One, LL, all them niggas rocking. That's why even if they came out dissing me, I could destroy them. I've mastered their styles. They can keep writing new shit, but I've mastered their styles, like the 5 Deadly Venoms. They had the 5 Deadly Venoms, right? And the teacher made one more nigga that knew all their styles. So all he had to do was get next to a nigga like that, and he could destroy it. All I need is a nigga from New York. I get on track with him. I had the dopest East Coast shit in the fucking world. I mastered that shit. Because East Coast niggas love real shit like West Coast niggas love real shit. Mastered that. All I gotta do is get deep into the drums. You know what I mean? And get deep into the science of the 5 boroughs, because that's what that is. But when you get to the science of the 5 boroughs, that's so small. I hate going to there. I hate going there. And I don't think that New York should let me go there. I could give you a group that could go there. I'll rap on their shit. Let them go there. But the 5 boroughs is not how we gonna take over a nation. How we gonna have a nation. And that's what I feel. I know the 5 boroughs inside, and I know the science. I know everything, the history, everything. You know what I mean? But I know the world history too, and that shit is small. It's dope. It's like a cool ass hometown, but you gotta grow. And that's what it's about.
The fact is, most the motherfuckers living the West Side, you know what I'm saying, living that lifestyle.
That's the majority. And it's just like that. That's what this is.
Like 90%.
90%, and this is 10%. That's why I knew this. I knew this when I moved from New York. That was my first lesson, was to know that I can't keep screaming I'm from New York. I'm from New York. That's you can't do that.
You learned that lesson quick.
I learned it quick. Because New York is where everybody comes to. There is no New York. Niggas from New York is from the West Side. They're from down south. They all migrated to New York as kids, and that's what happened. That's why New York has the most style. Because it's like a gumbo pot of all these different niggas. Like Southern niggas with shoes and niggas, you know what I mean? That's where the style comes from. But that's it. It's a little thing. And Biggie was the don of that. Now, I took over his kingdom. Not took it over, but it's still niggas in New York bumping my shit. Ain't like my record ain't selling in New York. And without New York, I outsold it. You know what I mean? It's like a politician's race. If I lost New York, I won the other 49 states. And that makes me in control. Now I'm the new president for the next 4 years. Crucial Conflict could go 5 times platinum, but nobody's going to let them sign no bills. You know what I mean? They can't make no hip-hop law.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, how we did it. How we make it. Like how I plan to make it. I plan to make it where niggas don't have to dress in Versace. But you don't have to dress in khakis neither. My niggas, some of them niggas dress, like, you know what I mean? Thugged out. Some dress khakied out, and some dress like me. I'm 25, so I can't be khakied out. That any nigga you see out there khakied out, as old as he is, like, you know what I mean? I don't care if you put it out there or not, but I just don't like I dig Ice Cube. I looked up to him. But because I looked up to him and I studied his style, mastered his shit, I know what he's doing is wrong. His shit ain't selling, so now he's going on the war shit, and he's using us as the gas. He just dropped some shit called Bad Ass. And if you listen to it, you can see he hit him up and was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Why he wasn't making him bow down when I was in jail? That's what I mean. That's wrong. See, now that's wrong. And I'm not going to let that happen, because then that would make me obsolete. If I let him come back and you can't have this. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. And De La Soul and all these niggas, I won't let them do that. Like Melly Mary and them true pioneers. They diss me. If they diss me, I would have dissed them. But they came to the studio. Every time I see them niggas, I bow down respectfully. Not bow down to them as men or as performers, but as elders. Like, that's like if you see any old mob nigga coming. You know what I mean? Get that nigga a table before you give me a table. Let him in before you let me in. Because I do know I'm the don there. But I know if I'm not the don, I want that respect. Because to be the don at one point means you had to have something. And for him to write the message and all that shit, it did inspire me. It did do something. He got a pass. Right. Unless he crossed it. And he hasn't. So we trying to get him a deal. He about to get a deal just using my name. And I got free and got rich just using his name and using his record. Right. I did the same thing to Nas, homie. I swear to God, I seen this nigga Nas at the House of Blues. I caught him out of pocket and everything. I was deep with my niggas. I know he didn't have no guns. We could have rushed him right there. I was like, what's up, yo? I said, yo, this East Coast, West Coast shit, it's not about you. Don't get caught up in it. I swear to God, we love you. We got love for you. And I saw Wu-Tang, I saw Method Man, and like a couple months earlier, one of they niggas that got, he was in our club, 662, and somebody snatched the chain, you know, with hands on it. We got the chain back and found the niggas that did it. That's love. And I went to Method Man like, yo, we handled that. Me and shit want to talk to you. That was never our orders. No, that wasn't supposed to go down. We got the niggas that did it. We got the shit. Whatever. That's just me. You know what I mean? That's how we are. This nigga Nas went back home and started talking that fake thug and dropping little Jews and his shit. And that's wrong. Because you should have said that to me when I was right there. He knew his album said all this shit. And the nigga was like, don't do that. That means you're a punk. You know what I mean? I won't hug a nigga I don't like. That's why I'm telling you now, when I see Biggie, it's not going to be like we're going to attack him every time. I might be in a good mood, and I might not want to be going, this shit is so minor. This is not about me and Biggie. Everybody keep talking about it. Y'all making this nigga bigger than he is. Do you hear me fucking talking about this? Is about this is a major plan, a major strategy. That was the impetus or the starter or the generator that kicked it off. They happen to be the regime before me. Just like Republicans hate Carter or whatever, now the Republicans is like, we can't wait for Bush to come back. You know? Just like now I'm in power, everybody that love Biggie, they all like, I can't wait for Biggie to come back. Or somebody like that, or not. That's why they root for them. They root for they people. And when I was gone, that's why all my niggas was like, we can't wait for them to come. And that's why they rushed the polls. They wanted a new regime. And my regime includes the East Coast. It includes the West Coast. It brings money. It's economics. You know what I mean? I study this shit. Yeah, I'm bringing money to New York by signing groups, by Death Row East. That's bringing money, economics, that's sales. I'm bringing the bridge through this motherfucker. I want to start an athletic team where all the rappers sponsor a team. Right. You know what I mean? I'm bringing the community involved, giving money back to the community. We got Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas so far, Death Row. We've been doing that we're going to do it every year. Clothing, feeding, come on, that's the welfare right there. We are the best choice for this fucking to the millennium.
That's some real shit, man. I'm telling you.
And I'm the only one in it like that. This nigga Biggie still talking about fucking Godfather. That's why I said to Nas when I did some of my record, you watch too many fucking movies. No, who's gonna fucking follow you? These niggas talking about Al Pacino. They getting their Italians mixed up. They like Al Pacino, Luciano. That show you what type of niggas you dealing with. Only thing they like is the sound of an Italian nigga's name. The Italians I speak about were really truly great men. And I find any great man, black or white, I'm going to study him, learn it so he can't be great to me no more. Like Machiavelli. And that's why I don't say my name's not Machiavelli. My name is Machiavelli. I took it. That's mine. He gave me that. You know what I mean? I took that. Just like, and I don't feel no guilt. That motherfucker, all these motherfuckers stole from us forever. I'm taking back what's mine. It's just that they recorded it when he said it. It's probably something he took from us that they didn't let us record. So there's no shame. You know what I mean?
Like all this Reddit shit, the Rolling Stones.
No doubt. And I feel like I'm not on like people bashing like they like on some. Why is niggas into this Italian mob shit? It's not about Italians to me, but I'm about studying. I studied the CIA, America. I hate America as for what we did, but I love us for being strong. You got to do that. So what? We don't got a good image. We the strongest motherfucking nation. That's me. That's me right fucking there. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. I got the bomb. Can't nobody touch me. Won't nobody rush me. Something we doing right. That's that capitalism shit. Because you can feed your kids with that thought. All that other shit, you can't feed your kids with that. You can't feed your kids, you can't have a nation. So that's what's more important now. To me, is take the discipline, the seriousness, and the bond that the mob has, to take the enthusiasm, the morals, the principles that the Black Panthers had, and the strength that the Black Panthers had, to take the camaraderie and go all out, we'll die for you. All of us as a team that the police have, to take the nation is first attitude, whatever we got to do to be number one, that United States take, and that's what makes me unstoppable. And take that nigga attitude that makes me look at all of that shit, study and learn, and take the young African American to have the talent to exhibit it. You know what I mean? And take the businessman, take the president, to take the philosopher to be able to break it down into an actual philosophy. Right. And that's what Illuminati is. But it's up to you to bring it to the people, or else we're going to have an East Coast, West Coast war, because I'm not bowing down. I'm not going to say, everything I did was righteous by the rules of war. You know what I mean? And they got to recognize that. But it's really like right now, it's not New York, because New York got love. It's the writers, the radio people are using this as some way. They don't know what to talk about, right? So that's what it's. And just like you sat down and thought about that nigga them shit, you can sit down and think how you can make people see it as clear as it is. Just like we're on the same level. You look at things and then you figure out how it's like a big plan to it. It got to be a big plan. This shit is happening. Like you were saying about me and Vicky being like politics. That's how I looked at it. Like, wait a minute, this shit is. I look at the rap game like how it is. Like every couple months, a whole new it's a whole new genre. Yeah. They'll say like they got a whole bunch of writers talking about gangster rap is dead. Those are the ones that don't like gangster rap. That's like the writers that don't like Republicans. So they do that thing. They spin. You know what I mean? And then there's other ones that are like, Tupac dropped the best, those are the ones that love it. Those are the radio people that love it. You know what I mean? And our job basically is I don't want to see them dead, because by the other side being who the other side is, that makes me the best man. You know what I thought when I was in jail, what fucked me up, what turned me like this, is I was like, no politicians is even getting at us. Even though I represent 5 million fucking shares, and no politicians even checking for us. They're not even sending us nothing, trying to make us. They're not even thinking of it. And in business, if you want to fuck with somebody, you each other. They're not even looking at us like that. That means we ain't a threat. Right. But by the next election, I promise. I'm gonna be sitting across from all the candidates. I bet you. You know how I be making it? I promise you. I'm not even gonna be. I'm gonna be so far from where I am now in 4 years. God willing, I'm alive. It's on. I guarantee you, we will have our own political party. And it won't be just for black people. It's going to be for Mexicans. It's going to be for Mexicans. It's going to be for black people. It's going to be for Armenians. I don't give a fuck. All you lost tribe motherfuckers right now, we need to have our own political party, because we all have the same motherfucking problem. Built this nation, and we get none of the benefits. I already had famous records hits. I'm in this shit for the honor and the respect. That's why this shit feels so good. Yeah, it's for the balance, but to be a family, to be known as something, to get this dark cloud off of us as a race. I want to just some kind of sunshine, some kind of exceptional deed, so we can all stop sucking Malcolm X and Michael Jordan dick. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we don't never have to be shit because we got Jordan and Malcolm X. Right. I'm not with that.
Yeah. Well, Tupac, what you was doing, you was God. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it that way. But you was also a little bit of Satan. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't love your enemy. You did love your enemies, but you didn't show no love to your enemies. You was out to destroy your enemies. See, that's the keynote of a true God. When you're a true God, you're the biggest one. Like you was trying to be. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't trying to be God. You was just trying to be a little G God. But you wanted to rule the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And that was cool and everything. And you was on your way to doing that. But Dow Chemical was trying to kill Adam. And Adam was the one that you was supposed to come as Adam, Tupac. Not Jesus, but Adam. And you probably would have said Jesus, along with everybody else, if you had lived to be here today. In which you living to be here today, because my grandfather showed me ain't nobody in the graveyard. Nobody. He showed me his tombstone, but he was just trying to show me where they buried him. But ain't nobody in the cemetery. They all in here, Tupac, with you. With you and me, Malcolm X, and me, Martin Luther King, and me, John F. Kennedy, and me, Brigham Young, that died to keep Adam a secret. You know what I'm saying? because Adam was a black man. If I'd have told them that, then they'd have sure enough said Adam wasn't coming and they wasn't going to believe in Adam when he came. And that was 1854. You know what I'm saying? That I prophesied that Adam, the Lord Adam, was coming with 10,000 saints, like Jude say. And you read it, it's exactly what y'all done to him. Murmuring, complaining, after your own lust. You know what I'm saying? And that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? But Tupac, you know, I didn't take you out, but you did yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because them people knew you was trying to be a god, but you wasn't supposed to be a god because you didn't love your enemies. You gotta love your enemies to where you will give to your enemy right after he shot you or tried to kill you. You'll go back out there and race against them again, even though you know they stole from you. You'll go out there and them same people that stole from you will be out there watching you race and trying to come to your track and all that. That's why I'm gonna pick a motorcycle club of all motorcycle clubs. And all my haters that didn't join my motorcycle club and stole from me and was jealous of me, seen my motorcycle on the internet when I got it from eBay. You know what I'm saying? Showed it to him on the screen, the one that came and stole it, Rodney Campbell and Yellow Boy. He came in the church parking lot across the street from my house in that tan looking Honda Accord that they said was at the scene when Rodney Campbell got out the car, dressed like he was me because he was about my size, and then just got on the motorcycle with the keys Chris Ward gave him, because Chris Ward asked me that night. I was talking to a best friend, I thought. And he said, where you at? Where you at? I told him about the race. I was so excited about the race, trying to tell him about the race so he can come watch me beat somebody. But I had beat him so many times, you know what I'm saying? And when I beat him one time, when everybody was looking, I'll never forget it. My boy Craze, he dead now. But when I was coming, I rode a wheelie about 3-4 gears. Then I let it down in about 4th gear. And when I got to the finish line, Chris was right there, you know, close to me. You know what I'm saying? And boy, all I thought of was make this look good. I knew I was going to beat him. But we was neck and neck. And you know how you run in track and you running 200 or the 100 meters and you running it and it's going to be a close race at the end. And two people come tie and they have to lean at the tape. I lifted my head up. I knew I couldn't sit up on the bike because I almost killed myself one time sitting straight up on the bike in the wind and my motorcycle started shivering. You know, that's when I had that Eliminator 900. It didn't have no face shield or nothing. It wasn't aerodynamic. It was built like a Harley, but it was fast like a street bike. So, you know, when I would sit up in the wind, the motorcycle would get a high-speed wobble and almost fall. So when you lean down, the wind go over your head. I had to learn that lesson, but God taught it to me in a slow place instead of going fast. So I know you can't go that fast without leaning. So every time I raced, I leaned down and tell whoever with me to lean down and don't lift up because the bike will wobble. And I was coming to the finish line and we was a tie. And I lift up off the bike. I didn't lift up off the bike, but I lift up off the bike where I didn't get up in the wind. And I stuck my head, the helmet, over my windshield. And when I did that, I seen my cuz Crazy and them all pumping their fists like this here, cause you know I dogged that nigga out. And then his uncle, come. You know what I'm saying? Looking all mean and stuff and did his hand like this. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All right. Second race, you know what I'm saying? I supposed to came out there for one race, but we gonna give a double show. Cause Bayo was supposed to be christening him king. He was king of Brazoria County at that time before I beat him. And then, you know what I'm saying, we went out there and we started off. Me and him both picked it up in a wheelie, but he dropped his. I said, shit, he dropped his wheelie. That nigga can't ride. I just rode that wheelie all the way through 4 or 5 gears and let it down and whooped that nigga without no sweat. I ain't even have to look up and I ain't even see him at the end. And then he got to the finish line and he looked at them and told them, shit, wasn't no beating him, man, wasn't no beating him, but he was jealous, you know, and he hated me for that shit. And then, you know, I kind of got the feeling, you know, something was going on between my old lady and him. So one time she was bragging on him, and then one time she gonna tell me, you know, you just can't go to nobody else's land and beat them on no motorcycle and expect them not to steal it. So that's when she let me know that he was in on that shit too. And they was probably all on in on that shit when she put that stuff in my tank, because he asked me, Chris Ward asked me, did I know what she did to it? And I said no, but he said it like he knew. And that's when the motorcycle came up stove, because it was really broke when I was trying to race Fisher. You know what I'm saying? When I was gonna race Fisher, but I was gonna whoop Fisher ass, broke or not. I was gonna take a broke motorcycle and beat a nigga on one that wasn't broke. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have lost, I'd have just lost. And it'd have been a reason for it because it was broke. But it was running, but it would cut off while you riding it. And then you crank it back up, you get on the side of the road, then by 10 seconds, it'll crank right back up and run. But then the dude that stole it, the reason I knew, because I overheard my boy Telly, he thought he was far away from me and I couldn't hear the conversation that he was having with somebody. And then I heard him say, that nigga say, it cut off on him halfway down the road. Then he had to pull over and then it started right back up and he went on, took it home. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that, I knew Telly was, you know, saying that. And then when we was working together after I became guard, and I was guarded, everybody was in my own mind. I heard him say, you know, the Zant, you know, the Fisher, you know, I tried to tell him, you know what I'm saying? I tried to tell him, but man, you know how it is when you got friends, you know what I'm saying? And see that nigga, I was out and I was having a good time with that nigga partying, and me and him was dating 2 sisters and shit. 3 sisters really, because he messed with 2 sisters. He messed with the fine one and the one that wasn't so fine. She was, you know, fine to him, but then, you know, my style is my style. And he always told me, boy, you had to find a sister. But then, you know, no, that other one was just as fine. That oldest one was just as fine as Chantel was. But then he hit both sisters. You know what I'm saying? I was cool. You know, I had one girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? But we had a good time, man. Me and that nigga, even though he called down there and told that nigga that was messing with my wife that I was messing over her. You know what I'm saying? He had to, because she didn't know nothing. He was the only one could have called her. You know what I'm saying? And then she showed up at the hotel. She claimed she just had a feeling. But no, somebody had to tell her, because she was cheating on me. So I was trying to get rid of her. That's when I was trying to get rid of her. And I was going to get with the other girl and leave her. That was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? You can't cheat on no man and then don't think a man going to cheat on you back. Now, you ain't got no stupid nigga that's going to let you bring him down from nothing to nothing. Now, the devil wanted to bring me down to nothing, but I ain't gonna never let the devil bring me down to nothing. I love too many motherfuckers. I love my enemies. So much so that even though they stole from me, I used to lie and say I wanted them to pay $1 million for my motorcycle and all that. I just was trying to throw a lot of people off. I was deceiving the whole world like the beast that I am, the man that I am. Y'all throw niggas off. Why I can't throw niggas off? And see what I'm doing? I'm trying to bring the West Coast, Central Time Coast, Central America, and East Coast together with Port Arthur and Atlanta, T.I. and them, and Lil Wayne and them, Louisiana, and then Rick Ross and them, Florida, Miami. I'm trying to bring all them together. I'm a rapper, but I'm just a talker. I like to talk on records with young men. You know what I'm saying? Especially me and God, and the end of the Bible saying that I was going to be here with y'all. God was going to be with men, and I'm sitting here as a man, and I'm God. Just listen to my last interview as Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Tupac, you was half God and half the devil. And whoever killed you was all devil. You know what I'm saying? They had God in them in a little bit because they was a jealous God. But then Satan is the one killed you. And he did it to save the world, because if you'd have took over and then you'd have thought war was the answer to everything. And no, war wasn't the answer. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get young men and teach them war. This God, Tupac. You can't get them ready to fight this and fight that. And, that's why Nas and them, they didn't get involved in nothing. But it was just West Coast people that knew you was from the East Coast and you wasn't really part of them, one of them. And it was them that did it, and you know why they did it and everything. I don't, because I wouldn't, I was loving your music and I was loving Ice Cube music, but I never did get into the lyrics like y'all did. You know what I'm saying? I just got into the sound, and if it was dance music, I danced to it. If it was something that was hard, the beat was hard, I went for the beat. I didn't go for the lyrics. And I did go for the lyrics because I love Tupac's lyrics. And I love Biggie's lyrics. I love all the rappers' lyrics. But there was some rappers' lyrics that I didn't get into. The killing, stealing, and destroying and shooting guns. I ain't never get in that. That's why I don't like to see them dudes that be on stage and they be talking about killing each other and what they'll do to each other with a gun and all that. Man, if you talk like that for real, goddamn, if that's what's on your heart, that's what you gonna do. You gonna go get a gun and you gonna kill somebody for real. Because if you trying to scare niggas and talk shit to niggas on stage about killing with a gun, then ain't no telling what you gonna do for real. And a lot of niggas, they'll tell you, oh no, they ain't gonna kill nobody. They just, talking. Man, shit, man. And sometimes they might hug and walk off, but in a nigga mind, this nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? I can't go around this nigga for real because this nigga might really shoot me. You know what I'm saying? If I make him mad enough by some of the shit I say, that's why you got killed, Tupac. Because of the shit you said. What come out your mouth, you know what I'm saying, was either God or the devil. If you accusing, judging, you the devil. And if you love your enemies and say, Lord, forgive them for what they do, you know what I'm saying? And man, I pray for y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? You tried to kill me. You didn't. So, God forgive them. Lord forgive them. You know what I'm saying? And then you might have graduated and I might have started talking through you, and then them niggas would have been scared to come to you, because if they think about killing you, if they think about killing Adam, anybody think about killing Adam, that's the devil again. And Adam killed the devil when the devil got on his knees in front of him. When the devil talked through Diane and said, "Demon," and Adam got on his face and prayed. And I was laying there on the ground with him. It's the devil and God. And we was letting Adam know. We took Adam's knee apart and raised it up and showed him his shin. And then put it back together. Then ran to the mirror and looked at it and said, "I'm here to save you. This God, Tupac." Michael Jackson, I felt every bit of Michael Jackson's death. I felt him coming in while I was watching the award show. And then my girl, Alicia Keys said, "You know who we really here for," and couldn't say my name. And then them singers that said, "Do you know him? Or have you seen him?" I ain't heard that song. All I did was got the last 5 seconds of that song. They was talking about me, God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. And they were saying, "Have you seen him? Have you seen him?" And man, for the last 5 seconds, I fell in love with that song. And I ain't heard that song. I don't know the name of that song. It was just the end of a video. I didn't catch the name of it though. Shit. But I love y'all, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Juanita Bynum talking about. My girl.
World would bow down to, which was Jesus, which means the root of the thing, the root of his dream was the word of God. It was the original prophecy that God spoke over your life. It's the original word that God gave. And that's why he said, cut the tree down, but save the root. And that's why God is...
No, that's really like saying, kill Adam, but keep all his videos and his voice recordings so we could see what God said, what was going to happen, and we could kill him, and then we could keep money going and stuff like that, and keep the rich rich and make the poor poor. You know what I'm saying? Keep the poor poor. You know what I'm saying? But we can't kill God, because if we kill God, we kill heaven. You know what I'm saying? Juanita Bynum. You know what I'm saying? We kill heaven if we kill God. Now, why my stuff got messed up? Juanita, man, what kind of mess is this? You know what I'm saying? Let me go here and change this and go back to that again. Is it off? They took it offline or something? Juanita, what's up?
Hello. God, I'm sorry. You got to start giving God glory. You got to start giving God glory for all of it. For everything you lost, for everybody that walked away from it, for everybody that talked about you, for all the pain, for all the hurt. I'm talking to a whole bunch of people today. You got to say, okay, God, I give because I know you know what you're doing. I give because something was growing out of me the wrong way. And guess what? Guess what happens when something comes out of you that the Lord did not intend it? The branches fall off because God can't give life to what he did not plant. You want God to give life to something over here you don't put up, but that's not coming from the root. Are you hearing that? Let me tell you what happens here. Let me tell you what happens here when he says in the book of Matthew, Matthew 13 and 6. Matthew 13 and 6. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this. In Matthew 13, matter of fact, go to 5 and 6. 5 and 6. I want you to see this. Matthew 5 and 6 says, and he was talking about, the seeds being planted. Yes, Lord, I just heard you. He said, go on to 13, period. Because this right here is the foundation of what he's trying to say to all of us. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all getting this? You all right? You all right? Stop shaking. You all right? You all right? God had to get rid of all that stuff, all that decayed stuff that he didn't tell you to do. Stuff that, he don't want you to have partial successes. Are you hearing me? God do not want you to have a partial success. He do not want you to have temporary blessings. He said he was going to set you over in a lifestyle of prosperity, which means I'm going to prosper always, not just sometimes. Are you hearing this? He's delivering you from a temporary fix. That's really what's going on. He said here, I love this scripture. It said in the 3rd verse, he told them many things in parables, saying, listen carefully. Put this over here so you can see. He said, listen carefully. A sower went out to sow seed in his field. And as he sowed, some seed fell beside the road between the fields, and the birds came and ate it. Other seed fell on rocky ground where they did not have much soil. And at once they sprang up because they had no depth in the soil. And that's what you gotta be careful. I'm gonna say something right here. You gotta be careful, because whenever you bring yourself to a point where you want a quick fix and you want something to hurry up and happen, it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. There's no longevity in it because it has no depth in it. Are you hearing this?
Let me tell you something, Juanita Bynum. What I got is 22 years in the making, and I ain't gonna waste now another year. The bottom line, y'all's problem is judging and accusing. Y'all are devils. And y'all judging God, Adam LaTroy Jackson, which is the first and the last Adam. He Jesus, me God, me Michael Archangel, me Satan. That's Christopher now, that bowed down in front of God. Adam ain't got to wait another day. All he got to do is go to that goddamn bank and tell him, I'm looking for my God's global, eternal gold card. You know what I'm saying? And that bank must hand you, Juanita Bynum or Adam, a card that can purchase anything in the world and get anything built. All you got to find is the businesses that build stuff, the businesses that teach stuff, the businesses that got gyms, the businesses that got car lots, the businesses that sell houses, the businesses that rent apartments, the businesses that build mansions and buy the land to put it on, and you can move where you like. You know what I'm saying? And that might be a problem because land everybody gonna be buying up land. So we're gonna have to figure out what we want to build where. And I'm gonna let people in there from 40 to 55 to decide what we need to do with the world. I'm not gonna listen to nobody 18 to 45. No, 18 to 40. I ain't listening to nobody 18 to 40, and I damn sure ain't listening to nobody 46 to 100. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know nothing about us. You know what I'm saying? 54 really is the latest. Because I don't want to be 55. I don't want to know what the 55-year-olds know. You know what I'm saying? Because all it is we was judging and accusing as the devil. That's how he got kicked out the first time. And now he brought that shit up here, and I'm not having it. And stop lying to me, telling me I'm on earth. Ever since Adam died and rose up on the 3rd day at that hospital in Lake Jackson, and he was in that hospital, and then Reverend James Williams, his cousin, came in there to visit him, and Adam really didn't know what to talk about with a preacher because he didn't know the word then. But it was just something about Adam and God that I was going to pick that Bible up and I was going to read it, and I was going to find out I'm the one wrote it. Adam, not Moses. I'm the one was in Moses. Anytime a great prophet was a great prophet, it was Adam, not that prophet. All the way up to Jesus, from Moses to Aaron Moses and Aaron was two Adams, twins, but they was uncle and nephew or cousin or something. It wasn't, Aaron was his cousin, I think, brother or some friend or something. But anyway, I'm God, Juanita, and I ain't going another day. I can go with the lies if my son don't want to take me to the bank tomorrow. Then, for some reason, I just won't be going to the bank tomorrow. But then, I don't want to be the last one to get my card. But I want everybody to be able to walk in any bank and get their card tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? No more delay. Judging and accusing was the crime. And to do anything in the world against God, you got to be judging and accusing to do it. If you love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, and your neighbor as yourself, plus you love your enemies so much so that you love Satan himself, because he's now Christopher, and he ain't got no bad bone in his body or his spirit, and realize that you on your own. And if you don't love God, then you against God, and you gonna die of a disease, not a gunshot, not a knife, or nothing like that. The Spirit of God gonna kill you because you fail to love God and love your neighbor. Love yourself by loving your enemies and hoping that they learn from you that that's the way they ought to be. So dudes who stole Adam's motorcycle, Adam said, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's how come Adam became God and won from the East Coast to the Central to the goddamn West Coast. Adam is the shit. Now, motorcycle clubs is what a motorcycle club is what Adam gonna form. And that's God's word, the word of God, motorcycle club, the word of God, MC. And all motorcycle clubs of the world are welcome to join. Like Kawanda say, a lot of people want to be on their own. Well, if y'all don't want to join my club, Kawanda, because I'm Troy, then y'all keep y'all club to yourself. But everybody who wear the word of God on their back, along with their patch, then goddamn, they belong to me, Kawanda, God. And I'm going to protect all my bikers. Now, anybody that's not in God's motorcycle club and you got a motorcycle club and you just don't want to join, then you saying that you don't want God to protect your motorcycle club while they on the highways. You saying that you'd rather die from Satan killing you than to join God's motorcycle club. Come on, Juanita Bynum. Tomorrow, get y'all shit. I get mine whenever you tell me I can go get it. And Rolls Royce bring my car so I could drive to it.
And that becomes the trick of the enemy. The trick of the enemy is this instantaneous spirit. Because we're in the microwave age. We want it all quick. Mm-hmm. But you want to grow this thing the right way. Mm-mm. You want to grow your wealth the right way. The scripture said, any man that obtain wealth and he do it without integrity, he will not keep it. It will not last.
Juanita, it can't end. It's an eternal gold card, meaning it's more money, more money, more money. It ain't the little $55 or the little 21. Everybody give 21 tonight. It ain't the little $700 we put in or the $2,000 we make this night. It ain't church shit, Juanita Bynum. It's just a card. That's the salvation. The card is the Savior, not me or Jesus. This God or Adam or the first Adam. It's not us. It's the card that's got all of everything you ever want or need in your life. For the enemy and for my righteous people. Because all y'all was enemies. So I forgive all y'all, even though you didn't repent and don't deserve it. That's my grace. I have unlocked the safe of grace, showed you mercy when you didn't deserve mercy and didn't show no mercy. And I have forgiven you, even though you didn't forgive other people dying. And I asked you for a card, you said no, and I'm finna give you a card with everything on it. Thank you for persecuting me, Satan, you and all your boyfriends. You follow Satan. Y'all stay over there. No, move, because I got to move into Lake Jackson and fix that shit up. Everybody who was against Adam, that's the whole goddamn city. Y'all need to move out and don't stop through Houston. Don't stop through Louisville. Get the fuck out of Texas. If you live in Lake Jackson, Angleton, Ridgewood, nothing but Terry Owens, you can stay. And a few others, Roosevelt, and all my close friends that do love Adam, y'all can stay in Lake Jackson. But all my enemies, Kenny Barnaby, all y'all, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Discard.
You want depth in what you're doing. You want history in what you're doing. You want people to be able to trace your steps as to how you got to where you are. Are you hearing me? Nothing just pops up and happens. Even that which is birthed out of wickedness, it had a wicked journey. Are you hearing God today? My God, I feel this. I feel this so strong. And he said the reason why it sprang up quickly is because it hit a little bit of soil. It hit just enough that was able to give it some life, but it didn't have enough to give it longevity. I just said something right there. I just said something right there. Good Lord have mercy.
The words I
What
say gonna be forever.
He said this. But when, listen, it didn't have any depth. But when the sun rose, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. So what is it that will cause you to be wiped out before you can get the promise? When there is no root in what you're doing. When you cannot go back and trace where you got it from. When you can't go back and say, God did this.
Let me take you back to 2015, Juanita Bynum. Listen to this, Juanita Bynum. This is tracing it back to 2015. I can go back to 2008 and play you my music, but you might be bored with my music now. You might not even like my music now. But listen, Juanita, my music is forever, eternal. You know what I'm saying? This is God.
Hello, world. It's me. Me. God. Yeah, it's me. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I wouldn't lie to you for 1 second. I'm talking about I don't lie. This God. And my grandson don't lie. He gonna tell the truth. Whatever he do, he gonna tell the truth. Zacavian. Because you my little God. You little God. I'm the big God, Zacavian. This your granddaddy. And world, I'm everybody's granddaddy. And some of y'all's daddy. I got Cain here with me. I got Abel here with me, and he fine. Lovely. I got everybody here. That license plate said, Big God. I read license plates. That's God's way of communicating with me, this Adam. You know what I mean? I read license plates. You know what I'm saying? I speak in tongues of men and of angels. But it's about time for me to end this book. You know what I'm saying? End this book and start a new book. The book of life. I'm going to make an end to the new Bible. God the ticket to heaven. The new Bible. I'm going to put an end to it. It's the third testament.
very soon you are going to be with the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You are going to be with the King. This God, y'all, and I love y'all. I'm here distributing companies, man. Why y'all didn't put the last Adam and Exodus out? You talking about you didn't like it. Who are you to judge my CD? This God. Who are you to judge? That's the coldest CD ever. That's the livest CD. That's the best preaching to music. Preaching to music. Man, and God was going off. He was going to kill the devil. Just like this distributing company. It better not be of Satan. No, that ain't me, God. That was Rick Green's decision. That was their decision. Hey, you got to talk to them, God. God, this Rick Green, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know, God, that you was here, God. I heard it, but then I just didn't know what to think, God. I knew something was going on. But you are here, God, and I love you, this Rick Green. And we're going to put this CD out all over the world to let everybody know no more fighting. You're a damn lie, Satan. You was Satan then. No, you wasn't. No, I wasn't, Daddy. This God. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't Satan in the man. It just wasn't time to put you out that end. But Satan was Rick Green, that white man. He didn't want nobody to hear that. He knew that was bigger than Tupac. The music you finna play right now. Play If It Were You, Adam. 2008, y'all. Go ahead. And the word of the Lord came to me saying, Son of man, live. Wake up. I'm sending you to my people. Let them know my love for you. You know what I'm saying? What if it were you? Talking to my son Satan, that I killed his name because he told me he didn't want that name no more. Christopher, forever, with Christ in it, with Jesus as his big brother, like Racer X is Speed Racer's big brother. The old Satan, Christopher, is Jesus' big brother. You know what I'm saying? My sons don't come against me. You do. Not the devil. Mm-hmm. Of your own blood. Mm-hmm. I said to you in your own blood. Live. Yes. I said to you. When you were in your own blood, I said live. I made you strive like a plant in the seed field. And you grew. And you matured. And you became very beautiful. Your breasts were born. Your hair grew. But you were still naked and bare. And when I passed by you again, it was the time. It was the time of love. So I spread my wings over you and covered your nakedness. Yeah. And I swore an oath to you and entered into a covenant with you
became mine,
says the Lord God.
Then I washed you with
water, yeah.
I
Thoroughly washed out your blood.
And I anointed you with
oil. And I clothed you with embroidered clothes. And gave you sandals of badger skin.
I
Clothed you with fine linen. Covered you with silk. Yeah. Talking to you, Tupac. Talking to you, all y'all that fought in the wars. Yeah. I'm talking to all y'all that fought in the wars. When I say that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who ever fought in any war, you know what I'm saying? And lost because you was trying to fight God's people. I saved you and you became the devil against me, evil spirits against God. You know what I'm saying? But now I come to save you. That's why on this song, I didn't keep going and read the rest of it, because if I'd read the rest of it, you'd have knew I was talking to Satan, my son. And you'd have wondered, why am I singing good stuff about a man and then turning around and singing bad stuff about a man? So I'm not a accuser of the brethren. I'm the father of all the kids. Satan, Jesus, Farrakhan, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, John F. Fitzgerald. I'm Satan and I'm God. Both of them. If I die, we just gonna start over with Adam again. Give him a beautiful ass wife that never cheated on him like I did the first time. That's why none of these marriages work, because he knew when he died on the cross, Nita, he wasn't supposed to be married to you. Nor Raquel. All he was supposed to do was have a girlfriend like Britta and Bettina and Kawanda and Chantel. He was never supposed to be married. And that's why that girl in Lake Jackson, in Clute, got on his ass when she found out he was married. Because God don't get married. God just a player. And he don't belong to just one woman. Yeah.
As we meditate on God's word daily, without ceasing, we become more heavenly. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but his words will not pass away. Forever and ever. Eternal life. Before you was in your mother's womb, I knew you, and I sanctified you. To spread my word, to teach my word, to teach me, to teach Jesus. The Lord said to me, the angels in heaven rejoice when one sinner is led to repentance. And he said, very seldom are they rejoicing, because true repentance is loving me with all your heart, all your soul, meditating on me, God, and my word, my son, Jesus Christ.
Love him, and he'll love you. Love him who gave us kids. Love him. Love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. The creator of heaven and earth. Yeah. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You know, God, when he sent his word down to become flesh, he showed us his love. If it were your daughter, whom the angel of the Lord came to, and that angel said, your daughter is with child, and she is still a pure vessel, untouched. And I pick you and your seed to bring my word and make him blessed to dwell among you. Do you know what Mary went through? Do you know what Joseph went through? Can you be Mary? And could you still love Mary when she come to you and say, I am with a child from God? Would you love her or would you hate her? Yeah. You know, tonight is some women out there getting pregnant by me, God, the Holy Ghost, and my Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ, and Adam, first and last. It's some women out there getting pregnant. You having sex with a man, but it's not his seed that he giving you. It's God's seed in him that he giving you. Yes, it belongs to the man, but your egg and his seed belong to God, because I'm the first father, Adam, and I'll never betray not one of my children. I don't care how much Satan used you, and you in prison right now waiting to die. I will save you. You know what I'm saying? And I will teach you, and I will give you an eternal gold card in heaven for you to have. And you will not go to hell if you bow down to God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. Like Ice Cube say, bow down. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying, how come he wasn't saying bow down when I was in there? You know, it's all jealousy, and somebody want the top spot. You know what I'm saying? And Ice Cube was wrong for making money off of stealing and killing and destroying. But Ice Cube didn't make the movie about stealing, but then he made the movie about killing your enemy for revenge instead of making a movie about loving your enemy. But it wasn't no way to squash that when he killed his brother. You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. That was the moral of the story then. And that's what kept Crips and Bloods killing each other. And the movie made niggas kill some more, you know, on a movie. And you knew Ice Cube and them was doing it for fake. But it was just like them rap videos, gangster rap. That was a gangster movie. You know what I'm saying? Just like what you call it? Training Day with Denzel Washington. It was a good movie. And it was a good part Denzel played, and he should have chose that part. Because now the white boy trying to do Denzel Washington like that, it wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? Because the hood wasn't going to go for the white boy being a Denzel Washington in they hood, you know what I'm saying, like that. Denzel Washington played an outstanding part, you know, in that movie, playing the crooked cop, you know what I'm saying, that was based off the hood, had a son in the hood, you know what I'm saying, then had his own private life, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He was just a low down nigga all the way. You know what I'm saying, in that part. But when you play my part, Denzel, and I think you the one gotta play my part, because I don't think nobody else can be God but you, Denzel Washington. You the best at what you do. It's either you or Lawrence Fishburne. I think it gotta be Lawrence Fishburne though, on some parts. I gotta make twins. And y'all niggas the twins. Goddamn. And it's Denzel Washington and it's Lawrence Fishburne. And we all three brothers. God and Lawrence Fishburne as Smoke and Denzel Washington. And try to find the character that you played before Denzel Washington and make another version of the movie. And Smoke, Lawrence Fishburne, you played Smoke, but this time you play Smoke at an older version. And then I'm going to play my own part, Adam LaTroy Jackson, God. You know what I'm saying? From Lake Jackson, Texas. That became the king of Brazoria County. That's all I was. I wasn't the king of Houston because it was better riders than me in Houston. But I think I would have ended up being a king of Houston if they wouldn't have stole my motorcycle, because that's the motorcycle I had bought pistons for. And when they seen I was buying pistons and everything to go into my motor, then Telly didn't want to play no more. And you know, he wanted to keep me down with a normal motorcycle with just NOS coming out the, nozzle instead of going straight to the injectors. You know, he wanted him to go to the breather. You know, I had to go to the breather. I had fog. That's all I had was fog, but I made it miss to make it a little bit faster where it went straight to the gut instead of going up in the air box and being sucked in by the carburetors, by the injectors, being sucked in instead of going up in the air as the clouds and being sucked in the engine as fog, meaning the clouds in the air box of the motorcycle and going through the filter. And then, because you didn't want to ride your motorcycle without a filter. I did that, but that ain't safe. You'll get dirty in your carburetors, and you're not carburetors, but your injectors. So you have to have I ain't gonna tell y'all what kind. No, it's a K&N filter. K&N filter is better for motorcycles, cars, trucks, K&N is for everything. And plus, you buy K&N one time, and every time K&N get dirty, you wash it with soap and water, the soap that they give you, and water. And then after it dries, you spray the K&N oil on it, and it's the same filter, just clean. See, with any other filter, they just get dirty and you got to throw them away and then replace it. When you can just pay a little bit extra money, maybe half the price more, and then get a K&N filter that's lifetime. And you wash it and spray it with the oil and keep it forever. And buy oil for it and cleaner for it. And that's all you have to buy. You know what I'm saying? And shoes, you got the first ideas of God. And I always tell people what I'm doing to my motorcycle. I tell them who working on my motorcycle so they can go get the same thing done to theirs, so they can get something better done to theirs, so we can race. And it'll be an even race. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Why y'all got to keep secrets? Why y'all got to be jealous of the next man? Why y'all got to steal from a man to beat him? You know what I'm saying? God a bad motherfucker. You don't fuck with him. You don't even think about fucking with him, because the devil gonna jump on your ass because he my son. Shit.
The Lord told me this. God called me to do this. God planted this in me. And why do you think that that's the reason why things will begin to grow? And no matter what you're going through, why do you think that in your worst hour you can't give up? Why do you think that even times when you say, I'm walking away from God and I don't want to hear nothing about no God and no nothing else, and you just driving along in your car and all of a sudden you start saying, thank you, Jesus. Why do you think you can't give up? Why do you think when you throw your hands up, you keep on coming back to God? Why do you think you can't let it go? Because the root is the one that is in control. Good Lord have mercy.
The spirit is the root.
That was something right there.
The spirit
the
is
Bible
the root.
tells us that. It says, how long will you let Nebuchadnezzar stay out there in the field? And the scripture said he has to stay out there until he comes to understand that it is heaven that rules. Are you hearing me? That the rules come from heaven. That the control comes from heaven. The control comes from the root. The control doesn't come from man. The control doesn't come by what they think. Because too many of you all got your sight locked right here. Do you know how many people in the world there is? I don't care if you live in Texas. If you live in Texas, you got a Texas faith. You got a Detroit faith. You got a California faith. You got a Mississippi faith. But God's faith is all over the world. And if God can't call nobody to bless you in California, he will go on the other side of the universe. God is in control of it all. And if he looks all over the world, and this is what he told me one day. He said, what I have rooted in you, Juanita Bynum, if I can't get nobody on the earth realm to bless you, I will put clothes on angels, but I will not be found being a God of my word. Are you hearing me? God is going to do what he said he's going to do in your life if he got to put clothes on angels. And I'm telling you, it's being done every day. I get testimonies all the time of people that walked in banks and got loans. And when they went back to tell the man thank you, the people said, that's our paperwork. But don't nobody here work here by that name. I'm here to tell you that you got to raise your level of faith, and your trust has got to be in your roots. Your trust got to be in what God has put in you. Your trust has got to be in the fact that I've been rooted and I've been grounded, and no devil in hell can take my destiny because my roots are still there. Somebody need to say that today. My roots are still there. My leaves may look a little funny. My leaves may look like they went. My leaves may.
Did y'all hear what my girl said? My wife, because every woman in the world, my wife. But did you hear what my wife just said? And she's just a good friend. I'm just saying wife because I'm God and she's a female. You my husband too. I'm a male. I'm a male. I ain't gay, but I'm really a female and a male. But I ain't gay. I'm just a male. So I'm not gay again. And I'm not talking about the gays. I ain't got nothing against the gays. I won't fuss with no gay or fight with no gay because they gay, because I ain't got nothing against gays. That's something God don't judge. You know what I'm saying? That's not a sin. You know what I'm saying? It is in the Old Testament, but I'm not the Old Testament God. I told Jesus to love your enemies. And gay people is not my enemy. They don't mess with me. I ain't never seen a gay man hit on me to try to tell me that, you know, I done had a gay person look up under the cover as a kinfolk, as a little kid. And then I said, man, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then he found out I wasn't like that. And I told him, hey, man, don't be looking at me like that. But he was like that. And he my close cousin. Love him to death. I ain't got nothing against him. What he do, he do. But then I send people in the world like that. And like Juanita Bynum say, I will put clothes on angels, Adam. And I will let you go to the bank, not to get a loan, but get that goddamn gold card. And I will have that angel in that bank with nice clothes on, a woman that look good, that will love you to death. And then you get the card from her and then marry her. Not marry her, but you already married to her. So don't even think about getting married to her. That's why I say nobody can get married in heaven, because everybody married to God. Man and woman married to God. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no one wife or this or that, and I ain't gonna never have that. And I hope y'all don't never have that, because that's putting a yoke on somebody. That's praying to put somebody in jail with your love. In jail on the count of love. You know what I'm saying? But Juanita Bynum say, I will put suits on angels. It's like going in a bank and getting a $30,000 loan, or no, getting the gold card with everything on it, then get it and then leave and then come back a couple of days later to tell the people thank you. And they say, you know, ain't nobody ever worked here by that name. You know what I'm saying? And that was an angel only working there for the day you showed up, Adam. So when you go to the bank, you remember this video, Adam, and you remember you stayed up all night. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's 4:37 a.m. and you don't care about time. We realize that, God, this Juanita Bynum. You know what I'm saying? And I love you. I love your brown skinned ass. Man, God. You know what I'm saying? And the roots are the spirits, Juanita Bynum. And the spirits are what come out your mouth. Nothing that comes into the body or sex or nothing like that, long as you ain't messing with nobody else's wife, you know, you all right. You know, if you mess with somebody else's husband and you single, you all right. Ain't got nothing to be against women that mess with a married man. Because sometimes that married man got a married woman that's cheating on him every motherfucking day. And I got to keep that man a man. He a player. He can't be no punk letting his wife cheat on him and then he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the way God see it. But a woman, she ain't got no excuse. If she married, she married. And if she cheat on him, then it's problems. Because Satan gonna get dead on her ass. You know why? Because God don't even like a cheating wife. Because man didn't come from woman. Woman came from man. And I go all the way back to you being the daddy, Adam, of Nike and Diamond and Casey and Nisha. Even though, and Jeremy and Champ, even though you the daddy, you know what I'm saying? You the spirit, you know what I'm saying? You they spirit, you know what I'm saying? They come from you, not Nita, not Raquel. They come from you, Adam. You know what I'm saying? All men, your kids come out of you. The woman is not God. She can't be. She God, but she a goddess. You the God, though. All women come from men. All men come from men. You got the seed planted in the soul of a woman. And she make it grow. She got all the nutrients, just like the dirt got the nutrients. And the seed come from a bag that you buy in the store. that tells you they apples or they whatever, and you plant the seed and you get what you bought in the store. Who you think separates the seed so you won't get a onion seed when you looking for an apple seed? You know what I'm saying? For an apple tree, and you end up growing onions, and you swore you planted an apple tree. You know what I'm saying? Who separates all that? Who gave the chemists and all them? Who, not the chemists, but who gave the gardener the seeds? God did. He had to get them from the trees that are planted. That's how they get the seeds. Come on, sweetheart, talk to me.
It look like nobody's paying me any attention. My leaves may not look as prosperous and as big as somebody else's, but just give me some time. Because you're going to look up and you're going to see the manifestation of what's been rooted and grounded in me. Because the Bible said, and you shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bring forth fruit in his season. And whatsoever you do, it is going to prosper. And today, I decree it over your life. You are about to prosper. I can feel it right now. You are about to break out on every side. You are about to break out in the north and the south and the east and the west, and nothing, there is no force that can stop you. You coming full steam ahead, and anything that gets in your way after this, you're going to drive it right down, because you're coming forth from your roots and not from your emotions. Are you hearing God today? Oh, somebody need to put some hearts up there on that one. Somebody need to put some hearts up there on that one. Good Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I'm coming forth by my roots. It's what's in me. It's not what you bring to me. You can only bring to me what's being made manifest from within me. This is a root work, baby. This right here is not the work of the flesh. This right here is not the work of a carnal mind. This right here is not the work of a man's mind. No, nobody thought of this. You're not doing me a favor. You're answering the call of my roots. All that is about to happen for you, they are about to say yes to your roots. Lord Jesus, do you not know there are people tied to your roots? There are cities that are tied to your roots. There are countries that are tied to your roots. Somebody's watching me. Your blessing ain't coming from America. Your blessing ain't coming from America. Somebody's blessing is coming from Dubai. Somebody's blessing is coming from Africa. Somebody's blessing is coming from China. That's right, I said China. I keep telling you God rules. Good Lord, have mercy. I keep telling you that God is in control. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I keep telling you that he is on the throne. I keep telling you that it was his hand that went into the dirt of your life, in the dirt of your life. And that's what I want to help you with today, my God, from Zion. He needs dirt. All roots need dirt. So if you're sitting here trying to be self-righteous and pretend like you ain't never done nothing wrong, and you ain't never made a mistake, and you ain't never fell by the wayside, I can tell you ain't nothing coming out of you, because roots need dirt, and it's the dirt that crushes the seed, that puts the pressure on the seed until the outer shell breaks. And when the outer shell breaks, then the seed begins to produce the fruit. Are you hearing me? That's why you gotta thank God for everything you've been through. Everything you've been through was a pressure.
That's why you gotta love your enemies, Juanita Bonham. You gotta love even the devil that's in the enemy. Mine repented, so everybody ain't got no devil no more, because only one devil is in the world. There's only one antichrist is in the world, and that's me, the devil, and me. Because Christ ain't have no devil. He ain't have nothing to do with the devil until now. Because he realized now that daddy here, that everything, all things work for the good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. And you got to be very important. You got to really love your enemy. You got to pray for them dudes. You know what I'm saying? But God, he the one get rid of them if they still your enemy after you done, told them you sorry and they didn't forgive you 7 times 70. I don't care how much you hurt them, because you was hurting them by beating them on the motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? Like Diane say, you just can't go to no other person's land and beat them. You know what I'm saying? And when I turned into God, boy, I went on that land and I was screaming to the top of my lungs in that nigga own land, letting him know I was God and I come where I tore their ass up. Shit, I was out there in the country. Shit, people was passing by and turning their lights on at their house and shit, and I was God out there screaming to the top of my lungs. Shit, if y'all missed it, I came from the clouds, baby. I was down here. I told them police, bring me down slow, bring me down slow. And that's what y'all been doing. But you got to watch your mouth, because nothing you take into the body defiles the body. It's what comes out your mouth. And judging and accusing is of Satan. And what you doing today, Juanita, is not judging and accusing. You are praising God, girl, and you are giving God hope. You are giving God time to rejoice. You are giving God, joy. You know what I'm saying? With your words. You know what I'm saying? So watch your words, sweetheart. Make sure you don't judge or accuse, because that's Satan. And we don't play that no more. All them bad names dead. Come on, sweetheart. This forever. This ain't just no talk. These are roots that I'm putting out there. This is the spirit. And if I die today, whatever I said today and yesterday and forever is all on these last few years, from 2008 till now. Come on now. From really 1998 till now, because I was teaching in them churches from 98 to 2000. No, 98 to 2000. No, 98 to about 2005 or 6. Then God came in me 2008. Then God came out me and let me know he was in me 2009. And like you say, another one of your tapes, the world should have shut down in 2009 when I screamed out of Adam and said he ain't never been up here with us, and ran to that mirror and said, I'm here to save you, and showed him his leg and made that man arm healed and healed Nisha and all that. All that was after death. I was Jesus then. This Adam, the first and the last. And this God myself, sweetheart. And this the Holy Ghost with my son and my daddy, God, the Holy Spirit.
That God needed to birth you out and to put your fruit on top of the earth realm. You're rooted in it. Oh yeah, you coming out of this. You need to put some stars up there. You need to put something up there, because I feel this. And that's why the Bible said, let me go to something for you right quick. In Jeremiah, good Lord, I love this scripture. Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, the 17th chapter. The 17th chapter and the 8th verse. I love this. I love this. Are you here? Are you here? And this is what it says. It's got your name on it. This got your name on it. It said, for he will be nourished like a tree planted by the waters. Now this is the Amplified Bible. Watch how it reads. For he will be nourished like a tree planted by the waters. And you will be what? And you will be what? You will be, you got to say it. I will be nourished.
I will be nourished.
I will not be malnutrition in the spirit. I will be nourished.
No, strong as
I will be nourished because I am planted by the waters. I get my nourishment from the waters. What is waters? I get my nourishment from the Spirit of God. I get my nourishment from the waters that run down from heaven. Because the only thing that can cause these roots to live is a water from a divine place, not nothing from a natural place, because the natural thing did not put it there. Are you hearing me? Ain't nothing worse than trying to get water for something that's divine from a carnal place. Okay. He said, waters that spread out its roots by the river, which means a flowing stream. I'm rooted, my roots is by a flowing stream. I'm not sitting in still water. Good Lord have mercy. Did you hear that? I'm not sitting in still water. You're not.
Let me tell you something. The flesh don't own water. The flesh don't own air. God owns water. God owns air. You know what I'm saying? And Adam is rich. Adam is righteous. Adam is real. Adam is respected. Adam is reliable is the air. And atom is ATOM. And then ADAM. The atom protects Adam and God and everybody else who done made themselves to be a man, but they really was an angel. You know what I'm saying? But the flesh don't own no air, and the flesh don't own no water or no food. You know what I'm saying? All the flesh is renting from God. That's why all y'all supposed to come get on your knees in front of me, and all y'all supposed to come do business with me, and all I'm supposed to do is give you products and groceries and produce and cars and houses and everything. All I'm supposed to do is give it to you. And all you need is get the mark in your right hand that the beast, God, Satan, the old Satan, I don't want to even think of my name being Satan no more. This the old Satan. I'm Christopher. And whoever going to hell, that's false prophets, judging and accusing motherfuckers. Y'all going to hell. We not. Because I don't do that no more. This the old Satan. I'm with God now. Come on, sweetheart. You doing good.
In still waters. You're by the river. There's movement going on. There's an undercurrent that is going on. Are you hearing that? There is movement right now. You know what? I really, listen, wait a minute. I got to go and find this right here. I want you to say it right now. There is movement going on. There is movement happening right now. Do y'all hear me? Is anybody listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Y'all don't know what I feel like right now.
Yeah, you know what I feel like. Sitting up there getting me all hyped up.
I'm going in on myself. There's movement.
If you hear this Juanita Bynum, you gonna trip out.
There's movement. I keep hearing it. There's movement. Whew. Give me a minute.
I'm gonna put a message on this video. When I share it, I'm gonna say,
God,
you need
movement.
to hear this, Juanita Bynum.
There's movement.
Mm-hmm.
There is movement.
Mm-hmm.
There is movement that is happening right now. I have to find this, y'all. I just had to find this. Oh God, I thank you, Jesus. I thank you, Jesus. I thank you, Jesus.
You welcome. You welcome. This Jesus.
There is movement.
Mm-hmm.
Something is happening in the spirit right now. Right now. I know this sounds crazy, but you got to get up. You got to get up and just start praising God, because something is happening in the spirit right now. Right this very minute. That which was stagnated is moving. That which was stuck is moving. A current just went out in the earth realm just now. I feel it in my God, a current.
Somebody's veins are opened up right now. It was plugged and the blood was too thick, but now I have thinning the blood out, and then I done open up the passageways, and your veins are healed. Whoever it is out there, how many other people it is that had veins that were stuck today, your veins are opened up. Whoever had a bad heart, you got a good heart today. Whoever had no arm, you got an arm today. Whoever got no legs, you got legs and arms today. And if you married and you ain't got no legs and arms, I'm gonna give you legs and arms for your family. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to preach that God was a liar. So get your arms and legs. It's your faith that's going to make you whole. But you got to love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And your neighbor as yourself. And your neighbor could be your enemy. You got to love him. And if he slap you on one side, you got to let him slap the other side. And if you hit him back, then you acting as him. And y'all both evil. Because one of y'all gotta be the peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? And that's God. The person who started the trouble and the person who judge and accuse, those who judge and accuse them are the devil. And not really the devil, you yourself now, because the devil, he my son. And he don't play against God. So if you against a man to kill, steal, or destroy, or cheat on him with his wife or something, or lie on him or something like that, then you not of God and you on your own, and you must leave the United States, because we don't keep you over here. And I don't know where you gonna go or who gonna help you without my gold card. And you don't get my gold card and still hate God. Because if you don't love God, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna turn 21 or 18 like everybody else. Come on, Juanita.
Just went out right. Hey, a current just went out right now. Wherever you are, you got to get up and start walking. You get your phone in your hand and just take 2 or 3 steps. There is a wave and a shift that just went out in the spirit realm. And God said, what was stuck have now been unleashed. The waters is causing the roots to be shaken and brought to life. My God, you got to start walking. Lord, I feel this. I feel this. I feel this. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I hear what God is saying. There is movement. There is movement taking place right now. There is movement taking place right now. There is movement. There is movement. You got to give him praise right now. There is movement. There is movement. There is movement in the spirit. Are you hearing that? Lord Jesus, we got to wait. We got to wait. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Because he said there's movement. I can't do anything. There's movement. There is movement. There is movement. There is movement. There is movement. I got to wait. I got to wait. I got to wait right here. There is movement. There is movement in the spirit right now. I feel it in the name of Jesus. I feel it in the name of Jesus. And this is how it happens. Something supernatural happens that we cannot control. Something happens in the spirit realm at a moment's time. And that's how we miss it. We miss it because we don't understand the movement of the spirit. We don't understand that God would speak something and then he would break something. And at that moment, you got 60 seconds to step in and say, God, I give you praise right now because there is movement in my spirit. Is there anybody in here that I'm talking to? Lord Jesus, God, I feel this. God, I feel this. I feel this. I feel this. I feel this. Good Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Good Lord, have mercy. I will not miss this moment. I will not miss this moment.
Juanita, how you gonna feel in a house with me when you come visit me or I come visit you and we sitting there talking and not really an interview, just I'm at your house talking to you about bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Not about carnal stuff though. I'm just tired of talking about carnal stuff. I need a spiritual talking friend, you know what I'm saying? Just think of me being in your house and you calling me God or calling me Adam, and you know Adam is God. You know Adam is Jesus. You know all that stuff. Everybody in the world, me. So how would you feel talking to me, calling me God in your house, Juanita Bynum? Talking to God at your house. Or you coming to my house and talking to me. Or sitting in the car with me, talking to me. You know what I'm saying? God, Juanita, calling me God. Thank you, baby girl.
I will not miss this moment. I will not miss this moment. Somebody give God a praise right now. Somebody give God a praise right now. Somebody give God a praise. Oh my God.
Juanita had to put some music on that, Adam. She had to put some music on that.
Oh, you gotta bless him.
Yeah.
I said praise him. I'm telling y'all something. Hey! Something that hit the earth realm today with your name on it.
Yeah. With Adam LaTroy Jackson name on it. Some have hit the earth realm, Adam. Time for you to dance. Yeah.
Are you hearing me? I'm telling you, you got to move something on your body today. Because God is telling me right now that a wave just came in. And everything that was stuck is moving right now. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Glory to God. God, I bless you. I bless you for everybody. I bless you for the offering. I bless you for every believer. I bless you for your word. I bless you for every pastor. I bless you for every prophet. I bless you for every teacher. I bless you for every preacher. I bless you for divine victory over all of us today. I praise you for the movement. I praise you for the movement. I praise you for the divine gift. I receive it now. And it is so. And it is so. And we bless your name right now. We give you name glory right now. Somebody praise him now. You got the victory. You better do it. You don't know this, but you better do it. A whole lot can happen in a dance. A whole lot can happen when you wave your hand. My God, I felt that thing.
That's to my enemies. I love y'all. Thank you, God, for teaching that this Adam. You know what I'm saying? And keep teaching that, Adam, this God. But like I said, Jacob I love, but Esau I hated. Why did I hate Esau? Because Esau hated his brother after he sold his rights away. I remember and said before they came, the elder shall serve the younger. So ain't no old ass presidents giving me nothing, serving me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no old ass president gonna serve me no more. He God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. That's the president. You know what I'm saying? And he gave the world everything. So take it. Ain't no old ass president gonna rule me because the elder gonna serve the younger.
That just took me out. That just took me out.
Juanita, I love you, girl. Shit, I can't wait to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Like you do.
That just took me out.
You know what I'm saying?
That just took me out.
We won, Juanita.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah, I know you felt that.
Something moved. Watch and see. By this time next week. You don't know. You don't know. I break that depression. I break that depression. I break that depression. I break it. I break that depression. I break it in the name of Jesus. I said it's free. You're free. You're free. You're free. You're free. You're free. Go. Go free. Go free. Go free. Go free.
And all y'all black neighborhoods that's got gang banging and all that, or used to have gang banging and all that, because used to be is what I want to hear. I don't want nobody fighting over no colors. I don't want no colors to be no roots. Uproot them trees. If you was living by the colors and you was living by the gang life and East Coast, West Coast, and this and that, and you was killing, stealing, and destroying, I'm going to tell you something. I'm sending people to you to give you a gold card and build you some banks in your neighborhoods, and y'all build y'all neighborhoods up to where you live like the richest white man in the world used to live. You know what I'm saying? So y'all fix y'all neighborhoods up with, and God is true of his word. When his son told you, when I told you as my son, that in my father's house there's many mansions, I'm telling you as Adam right now, in my father's house there's many mansions. I just seen some the other night riding with my son. He took me to show me something. So I know they here. I seen them. And this the fig tree that I cursed, but this is not the house I want. But I want to live on this land with a big ass house. This one tore down, tore up from the root, and put my stone, the stone that the builders rejected, below the mansion of the house I'm sitting in. Come on, sweetheart, end this so we can go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It is 5:06. Early in the morning, Juanita Bynum, but you need to hear this. And I'm going to share this, and I'm going to put your name on the title that you need to hear this. This me and you, Juanita, and you have uplifted God himself, Adam LaTroy Jackson, Jesus Christ, the first and the last Adam, the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Ghost Son, the Holy Spirit, the grandson of God.
Every divine promise, every prophetic word spoken, come now. Come now. Hallelujah. Every divine prophecy be released in the name of Jesus. Every prophecy spoken be released. The time is now. The time is now. You got to praise him right now. You got to praise him right now.
This morning, I'm telling the banks, if you up, and if you not up, if you dreaming, dream of me. And tomorrow, everybody should be able to receive an eternal gold card from God to everybody in the whole wide world. All my children, old and young, are my children, and my grandchildren at that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Bill Winston talking about God ain't got no grandchildren. God got a lot of grandchildren because God is Adam. Bill Winston. God is God, the first one, and Adam. And then he made y'all on the sixth day. He made himself first, he, him. Then he made y'all, he, them, male and female. You wasn't made from your wife's rib. I mean, your wife wasn't made from your rib, Bill Winston, until after you died. And then I brought you back through a baby, through Noah and them, through Adam's seed. And then you lived on as Adam's grandson, Bill Winston. So don't tell no kid or nobody else that God don't have grandkids, because Adam LaTroy Jackson is your great, 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 all the way to the first Adam, granddaddy, starting from Moses and everybody else. Boy, Juanita, that's a hard pill to swallow when you know you God. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to be called, Juanita, when I come to your house and when I come to your church and when I come to see you. I want to be called God. But I'm gonna get off this thing now, Juanita, and I'm gonna talk to you later. I know you got a lot to say to me. You know what I'm saying? But shoots, it's early in the morning. Yeah.
All I know is that today the devil has been made a liar.
Yep. But don't say that no more, because this the old devil. I'm on your side, Juanita.
You still got your roots. Your roots are still there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what is going on. Ain't nothing wrong with your roots. They're in a place that can't be touched by me. They're in a place that can't be touched by circumstances. This too shall pass. Trust me when I tell you. Oh, just lift your hands up right now. You're a gift of God. There's something rooted and grounded in you. You believe that tonight? Trust the Spirit for all the things that He has done for us. Come on, thank you. And when the heat comes, I will be anxious for nothing. I'm telling you, something shifted in the spirit. Something shifted in you today, and you are going to see it in less than 24 hours. You're going to know that a change happened in me. I don't care if you weren't able to do nothing but move one finger. If you made a movement, when I said move, you're about to see your God. You're about to see Him strong and mighty in your life.
Right there.
I don't think I could probably never get you to understand what happened today. Some of you that are watching it are not used to this. And you don't even know what I'm doing. You don't even know what happened. But I just know it just felt like a beam came down over me and paralyzed me. And I just felt something go like it went through my stomach, came in my side, like, and God said, I just sent a shift and a wave in the waters of the Spirit. And I've just stimulated the roots. Watch your leaves. Watch your leaves. Watch your leaves in less than 24 hours. Watch your leaves. Watch what starts happening in your spirit. Watch what starts to happen in you. Watch what you start to feel like. The weapon formed against you. I love
you. All right, Juanita Bynum, I love you too. But I'm going to get off here, friend, wife of God, just like every other woman in the world, and husband of God, every other man in the world, because Eve lives in me. That's your mama. And you get married to your first mama and your first daddy again. Sorry, Jeremy, for the $1,100 I didn't give you for college, but that was just the devil's way to make you accuse me of something. Sorry, girls, for what the devil tried to make me do that he done to us. And you know what I'm saying? God stopped that and we was all one again. So we seen the devil. We know what the devil trying to do. He tried to make our kids judge and accuse us by the things that we done in the past. So that's how sons rise up against fathers and fathers rise up against sons. That's what happened to Marvin Gaye. He had all the money. And then when he started losing money, his daddy that was given everything felt like he was losing something when he really was gaining everything with Marvin. If he wouldn't have shot Marvin, then Marvin would have eventually moved out and got his own place. And then left his daddy and his mama in the nice place they had, but his daddy shot him. And it, God allowed it to happen, but it wasn't me. It was the devil. And it wasn't time for him to sing some of the stuff that he would have sung if he lived to the day. You know what I'm saying? Then Adam would have shown up, knew he was God, and broke the secret. Because when I come as a thief of the night. You know what I'm saying? And I come in love for everybody, even the enemies. So I love y'all. First the enemies, then the good people who love me. Because what is a God if he don't love enemies first? And then love his self, God, and his neighbor, and his children. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, even God, gotta love God first. But I'm gonna get off this thing, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.